Hey y'all, it's your girl 10K Tay in the building, baby. I'm gonna give a couple of people a chance to pop in, and then we gonna get started. Whoever don't catch the beginning, definitely going to have to catch the replay. Like, it's beyond me at this point. As you can see, my title says, "Why are you here?" Why are you here? What position do people play in this saga or whatever you want to call it at this point? Okay. Hey, Miss Judy. How you doing, beautiful? Blessed night. Yes. Why is people here? I'm confused, right? If you don't agree with the things that we speak of on this side or in this sector, then why would you place yourself in a situation that you don't agree with? Hey, Joanne. Hey, Elizabeth. Everybody got everything to say about what goes on with these platforms. Why are you including yourself, baby? Hey, Kay Brown. Hey, Cynthia. People be in the factors of the comments telling me everything about myself, even down to the cash apps that they count that we receive while we are alive, baby. I didn't know y'all was the IRS. I didn't know that y'all was counting people pockets like that. But hey, my cash app is going across the screen. So if you want to throw your girl something while you in the bushes, baby, you definitely can. Because I don't understand what other people do if you are not in agreement. Why is it your business? Why is it your business what anybody getting, what anybody got, or what anybody is speaking of, if that's not what it is that you choose to hear? Hey, Cancer 66. Hey, Robin. Hey, Bronx girl. Hey, pretty green eyes. Hey, Atisha. Hey, Miss Whitey. Witty, right? I hope I said that right. Hey, Cynthia. Yes, because every day that I come on now, a lot of people know me due due to the factors of what it is I come here to speak on. Something that has to do with the Truth saga, right? So if you are not a person that has knowledge of the saga, agree what I feel about the saga, why would you be here? Make it make sense. But then to think that you're going to be here, right? Not only think that you're going to be here, but tell me what I'm going to do while you're here. Oh, yeah, people definitely got me fucked up. Lord, I check YouTube gives y'all right option. That's what I'm saying, Miss Judy. But my thing is, if you're not the person that's sending a cash app to me, why should that be your business? If you're not the person that's collecting a membership, why would that be your business? If you're not the person that's in support of what it is that I do, how is anything that I do business to you? It just keeps me confused. I don't see the big problem if people decide to still speak on it. So what? Just keep that to yourself. Amen, JB. Because my thing is, if you don't agree, why would you be here? If this is not what you choose to hear, if this is not what you are a part of, or even if you on the other side of what it is that we speak of, maybe it could be brief. But if you don't agree with me, then why come to my platform to try to correct me, baby? Like, even if I decided to have a Cash App party on my channel and decided to go live, and my title was Cash App, if my supporters decided to tap into that, who are you to sit there and be in my business about what I do? If you're not supporting, then move on. Move on. Obviously, the things that we speak of, people find it worth it enough to be able to support the way that they do. I'm definitely appreciated. And I mean appreciative because when you go to a restaurant, right? Even though you paid that restaurant for that food and that food was good, don't you as a regular give your waiter a tip? So it's basically like a tip for good service. Duh. Hey, Gloria. And we don't control. That's the thing for me, Miss Judy. We do not control what people choose to do or what people choose to get. We are just on the other end of being appreciative. So if you can basically do it too. You don't have to watch what somebody else is doing. Create your own platform, get your own supporters, and the way your supporters support you will be the way that you be supported by your supporters, and that will be your business. But the crazy part for me, right? A lot of us on this side have a lot of the same supporters. Why? Because we're all here for the same thing. We speak on something, y'all listen to it. And if you wasn't willing to listen to it, that's not what you would be coming here for. You're coming here to get knowledge of a situation that you are interested in. That's why you decide to support the people that you do. But if you're not a supporter, then why are you here? If you're a supporter of Bree, why are you watching me? I don't get that. Hey, grown woman status. That's right. 10K Tay, baby. All day. All day. Listen, that made my whole month right there, okay? Because when you set out a goal and you actually reach it, that's the best achievement. Do you hear me? I remember each milestone that I reached, from 10 subscribers to 100 subscribers to 1,000 subscribers and now to 10,000. Your girl got it out the mud. So why is they mad at us for me doing the job that I came here to do? I could understand if I was just coming up here, and even if I was coming up here just talking about a bunch of malarkey, if malarkey is what my supporters decided to listen to, who are you? Who are you to decide what it is that they do? People count people super stickers, super thanks, cash apps, the comments that they got in their chat, the people who look like, wait a minute, that's too much investment in the wrong situations. If I'm going to come up here for me, I'm coming up here for me. Now, whoever supports me while I'm here, I definitely appreciate you, definitely so. But I'm not going to let people that don't support me think that they got some sense of control over what it is that I do and what I don't do. Thank you. You can't tell nobody what to do. Commentary on especially their platform. I mean, right. The view, right. Okay. Because the views be viewing, baby. Let them know, JB. The views be viewing, baby. I would not be 10K Tay if my supporters did not want to listen to me. I had to get where I'm at, and that's a fact, from people supporting from the front to the back. And whoever those supporters is, those is the ones that I'm rolling with. Why would I pay attention to somebody that's not supporting me? Make it make sense. You don't see me over there, right? You don't see me over there telling those people how they should basically run their platforms when they're defending or speaking on the people that they choose to speak on. But the only thing we will say is, at least if you're going to speak, speak the truth. And that's what people support, boo. I'm going to come where I know people are real. All right. And we really have the same insight about certain things. I'm not going to place myself on a platform where we just don't agree on the same things. That would be a waste of time if you ask me. That would be a waste of time if you ask me. If you like the color green, and when you come here, all you hear is Tay talk about the color purple, you're going to see that this is not a place for you, baby. Hey, Treasure. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Renee. You're going to see that this is not a place for you to be. But if you want to learn something, and get knowledge of the color green, then just sit and be observant, baby. There's nothing wrong with agreeing to disagree. You don't have to agree with what it is that I stand for to like me as a person. You can still like the way I speak. You can still like my delivery. You can still like me. But my job is to deliver a topic. And when you come here, that's going to be the topic you're going to hear of. Now, of course, I do other videos. If you're a supporter, you would know that. Yes, treasure. Yes, honey. Let them know. 10K tag. 10K tag. Right. You're going to see the topic that I choose to speak on. Now, like I said, do I speak on other topics? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But if you're not coming here to listen or get knowledge or insight on what it is that I speak of, why are you speaking? And then it be the comments for me that be saying that people be hating and Bree doing this and Bree doing that. Bree is doing exactly what she's supposed to be doing, putting out things for me to sit there and how can I say, continue to report for the people that definitely want to see what's going on. She's doing her part, and uh I guess I'm doing mine at this time, because if people didn't want to hear me speak on Bree, if they didn't want the knowledge of the Latrobe situation, baby, then they would not be here to care. They would not sit here to listen. Hey, Tony. But if you are going to be here, at least pull up a chair and shut the hell up. Don't do the everybody over there on the Latrobe side. Only thing they worried about is collecting cash apps. Well, let me just break that mold real quick. I come here to talk to my supporters because Tay likes to talk. That's what it is I like to do, and I like to share my point of view. I don't always get cash apps when I go live, so we can stop that. YouTube pays me regardless to whether I get a tip or I don't get shit. Now, if I get a tip, I definitely appreciate it. Who the fuck wouldn't want to get some type of, how can I say, gain for good work? You don't want to be doing good work and not receiving nothing out of it at the end. So if you definitely receiving something, then okay. But that's not the only reason why. Well, I know that's not the only reason that I come. I can't speak for others. I won't speak for others. I learned a long time ago you cannot speak for others. So I'm going to speak for me. If they took the time to truly hear your live, they might learn something useful for their own life. Exactly. Because that's what it's supposed to be. Because one hand washes the other, and both hands wash the face. We all fit into a space when it comes into these conversations, baby. It's not always based on one thing. The conversation can definitely be versatile because all of us can relate to a situation that's not so great. But what we're trying to do is bring some purity or positivity in a situation that a lot of people don't even understand how it got here in the first place. So for those that want to know, that would be what you would be here for. But for those that don't want to know or feel the way that they feel, then I don't understand why you're here. Why would you be here? Right. Go over there. That's the people that you want to listen to. Right? Tell them, Veronica, go over there with the bees if that's the type of shit that you like, baby. But when you come over here, you're going to get one thing crystal clear. You don't control shit here. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I don't even understand why they take their time to write those comments, like those paragraphs in my comments, because from the first line, I can already see the state of mind or the mind state that you are in. And I already see that we don't agree. So I'm not going no further within that message, baby, nor will you catch me in confrontation or going back and forth. I'm delivering a message. If you don't choose to accept the message, then don't listen to the message. But for you to preferably come here every day to hear, listen, because these be repeat offenders, baby. These be repeat offenders. Some people come, right, on a day-to-day basis to let their feelings be known. So you mean to tell me that you support Bree, but you here talking to me, and it's not even like you're giving defense, baby. You're talking pure stupidity. And that just makes us even further go into the factors of what we already know, that half the people that support that shit is slow. You gotta be. You gotta be. That's right. That's because most of the people that is not or did not hit the like button as yet might be the people that I'm actually talking about. So, hey, if you in the bushes, hey, you, yeah, you. If you're not here for me, why are you here, baby? At the end of the day, it does not add up. Because if you are a THAY supporter, a upper supporter, a break room supporter, a sweet mom supporter, or any other type of supporter, you are there because you support that person. Hey, Mikey, if you don't support that person, then why the hell do you ever think that they would listen to anything that you have to say far as they platform, baby? Y'all don't agree on the same things. So basically, because you told me to be quiet and stop talking about Bree, I'm not supposed to do another video, or maybe I'm supposed to feel a certain type of way because people say that the only content we have is Bree. If it wasn't for Bree content, we wouldn't have nothing to talk about. But I don't see them saying that about the people that's speaking on Beyonce or anybody else that's famous. If you're going to put your business on the internet, how the fuck can you tell somebody not to talk about it? Exactly. Bushwatchers sit back. Yes, exactly. Stop playing. Stop playing. I don't understand. If you don't choose to engage with what's being displayed, then you always could exit the same way you came in. I would not go and sit on a live where they talking about owls if I don't choose to get the acknowledgement of owls. Why am I sitting there listening and watching a video about owls if I don't care to know about owls? That would be a waste of my time. But see, one thing that I can say about the content creators, the bloggers, and the platforms, see, when you have a platform that you're getting paid for, I can understand why you show up every day. But if you're a troll and the only thing that you do is for free, then you're a waste of time, baby. Because I'm not going to collectively make these rounds on people pages on the day-to-day basis for free. Me and you are not the same, baby. If you don't feel your voice is worth something, that's on you. You continue to do what you do, talk shit for free. But me, I rather share knowledge and accept and appreciate the support that people have for me. The cash apps that they get, I'm not sharing with you anyway, so why would you care about it? I mean, is that the problem? Is it the problem that when people go on their platform, or when they sitting down in the bushes and they actually see the support that people get, is it a jealousy thing? Oh yeah, this person be up in my chat. They don't support me like that. I've seen people actually get mad that got the same supporters because the supporter may support one blogger more than they support the other. Listen, if you came in and you listened, you supported me. If you hit that like button, you supported me. If you shared my video, you supported me. If you became a subscriber, you supported me. If you collected a membership, you supported me. It's many different ways to receive currency. And my thing is, the best engagement is the acknowledgement. When you see people acknowledging you, me, I have a real relationship with mostly everybody that's in this chat right now. When I see people names, I know who they are. They have become familiar to me. Why? Because they are my supporters. And those are the people that I am working for. So those are the people I will continue to give my attention to. And if you're not one of my supporters, then obviously I'm not speaking to you. But those that love me and I love them too, the feeling is equal. We engage on that stage. That's what it is that we all come here for. But if you're not coming here for that, then disengage and go your way. But don't come and then try to downplay the people that choose to be on here, baby. We can't do that. Hey, Miss Love. Hey, April. We can't do that. People will try to make you feel bad about still posting videos about Brianna and the saga. And well, we up to a 2.0. We talking about something new if you have not caught a clue. We went from fake abuse to real abuse. And I think that's something that should be a real conversation. When all those allegations was going on, we didn't see nobody blowing no fucking horns. People were supporting that shit. So because we actually stand for DV and don't support no bullshit, baby, I'm going to continue to take a stand where I am. One thing Tay could never be is a fucking bee. Never, never, never. Listen, if I could put 10 times or 100 times on the end of that never, so it could be like never, 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 never. Speaking about that, I don't know how the lines got crossed and where somebody would decide to put in the air to get it confused that Tay would ever be a B. But no, baby, not me. And it was kind of crazy because I seen on somebody dropped in my comments, right? Tay, I'm just warning you, like, somebody misinformed Shamika Lewis and she thought that you was a B. No, how could anybody ever be badly informed about me? I've stood for what I've stood for since I've been here, baby. When y'all started getting these consecutive videos from Tay, she only stood on one side of the stage. The B's probably would love for Tay to be for Bree, but that will never be, baby. Tay will never be a B. Real shit like this don't exist over there on that side. Okay? So if you choose to have realness, then you're going to catch me where I've been. And that's on this end. I've only supported the truth throughout this shit. And I'm going to be honest with you. The thing that made me mad, okay? This is what made me mad throughout the situation. When I actually found out that Brianna was a fucking liar, okay? Because as a woman, my heartstrings got pulled first. So all I seen was a young girl crying that she was hurt. So as a woman, I ran to bat like, don't treat her like that. Why such and such? But as I started to watch and observe, and I let a person's actions speak for themselves, I was no longer convinced. And now we are here today. And this is where Tay is going to stay. Even if I no longer agreed with Robert, which that I don't see that happening, because it ain't about the way a person in a relationship. I appreciate the way that Robert thinks, okay? And a lot of people take his confidence in within self as arrogance or being, how can I say, narcissistic. But no, how can these people that don't have no type of degree give somebody a diagnosis, baby? I'm confident because I came so far. I'm confident because I worked so hard. You know, like when we get those cash apps and we happy being for the people in the back, we worked hard to get that. So when you get to a stone in your life, ain't nobody gonna sit there and riddle you with your past because you're no longer that. I'm going to stay strong and be stern from where I'm at. You're going to respect me. And that's the only that be that man whole thing. So I like the way that Robert thinks. Bree don't think. So no, I don't agree. No, she don't think. She don't think. She don't think at all. So if anything, I'm mad at myself because I fell for the fool. She almost had me convinced of this bullshit. And I'm happy that I'm so observant and don't go off of just what people say. I go and get my own information, baby. Because had all of us just went off of what was putting out there for the known, then we would never know what the situation actually is. And look at this shit that we've been confronted with. Look at this shit. So you spent 2 years on something that was fake, but you ain't spending 2 months on something that is real. You trying to keep that quiet. That's why I can never be a B, because nobody's going to make me stand down on something that I believe. If I go against domestic violence and that's what my friend is going through, yeah, I'm going to still support her because I want something different for her, but I'm not going to cover up the fact is that she's actually in a situation that can unalive her at some point. I'm not going to do that. Hey, Uppa, I'm not going to do that. So far as me ever being a B, no, baby, because Bree don't think. The people on this side actually think. They use their own logic. I'm happy that Upper is here because everybody is versatile. When you come on my platform, you're going to hear me speak the way I think about things. And when you go on Upper's platform, you're going to hear Upper speak about things. But if you don't want to hear about either thing or the things that we speak of, then why would you be there? Because one thing you're going to get is a thinker. Upper does not go out and put information out just because somebody told her that's what it was. No, she actually goes and say, hey, let me check this shit out for myself. One and one ain't equaling two. Nope, nope, nope. I am not fooled. Okay. For the people that's down in the comments or that's in our chat, they see the same thing that we see. So I'm not confused on why people are making it seem like it's an unrealistic thing. You covered up somebody for months, okay? Because I think her and Ja been together for now like 2 years. However long her and Robbie been out of the situation is as long as her and Jarnell been in a situation. So that means while you was going from platform to platform, allegedly accusing somebody of one thing, you are actually dealing with these things in the background. So when you was going up there and you was shedding those tears and all of that was the thing, you were shedding tears for the situation that you're currently in. It didn't have nothing to do with Robert at that point. The only thing that you wanted Robert to do was be jealous. But if he let you go, why am I being jealous of somebody that I already know? And that's because people think that pussy is power. Okay? You thought that pussy was power. And when you think that pussy is power, you will easily and equally get disappointed. And that's why she feels the way to keep a man is through a child. It's all invested in sex. The only thing she's thinking about is the sex. She's not thinking of anything else because the first thing that she did to break the internet for us was not a business. It was not nothing productive. It was kissing another man in his mouth in front of her two daughters. Something that goes back to sex. Okay. And when you're in the heat of certain moments, they call things like that a Jezebel. Brianna is the description of a Jezebel. If you read the Bible, a Jezebel description and definition definitely describes that young lady because she uses her body to thrive. And when you use your body to thrive, that's the type of attention that you're going to get. And ain't no positive shit coming from it. I'm sorry. It's not. So you basically got out of a marriage to commit adultery because you was committing adultery until that ink dried, baby. So that whole relationship was bad from the beginning. You was fucking on somebody else's property. So how could you expect for the man that you allowed to treat somebody else's belongings like it wasn't shit, his kid? You let that man play with Robert Kid. And once you do certain shit like that, ain't no coming back from it. You already let him know what values you had inside of you, which showed none. None. Yeah, I can do what I want to do with short. It ain't about shit. And once you let him think like that, that's exactly what he did. And he's going to continue to do it. And then the fact is of him embarrassing you online. No, he's not embarrassing you online. You're embarrassing yourself. She embarrassed herself because she allowed the things to take place that she allowed to take place. If that's not what you was comfortable with, why did you allow those type of things in your space? You had a man that had no kids come into your situation where you do have kids and let something that you said was toxic actually turn up the toxicity. That's the only part Jonell played. You should have left his ass in Staten Island, baby. We ain't seen him played in no movie since. We've seen all type of, how can I say, rails and makeup stuff where a person's supposed to play a part. What happened to them going to LA and she getting pulled over by the cop and being a single mother? And she was actually describing her whole life. Like, what actually happened to that? Hey, Ebony, like, what happened to that? Hey, Dorothy, like, what happened to that? She def have attachment issues bad. Yes. You know why? People don't realize there's different type of addictions in this world. People think that you could just be addicted to alcohol or drugs or shopping or gambling. No, people can be addicted to humans too. People can be addicted to people. People that don't know how to be alone, they show definitely signs of human addiction to other humans. That is a real thing. When you see a female never take the time to heal, she just go from on top one nigga to underneath another. She has definite addictive human issues. She does not know how it is or what it is to be alone. And when people don't know what it is to be alone, that is scary on both ends because they're bringing the shit in the garbage that they had from their last situation into a new situation, right? And on top of the factors of for the person, it's not good because you never get to heal within yourself to be able to be better for somebody else. And when you're not healing for self, there's going to be a lot of catastrophes that come along your way. And anybody that engages is going to feel it, baby. If she don't care about the kids in the situation and how they feel, you really think she give a fuck about how we feel? I want to send her a cat, but I want to make sure I'm sending it to the right person, please. If it say Judea on there, that's me. See, I'm in the Bible. I'm holy. My parents decided to name me after the land of Judea. You know how they talk about Judah and stuff like, yeah, that is me. Latte name is Judea, baby. But yeah, if you see that on here, then that's definitely me. Let's think about this. Bree don't care about nobody but Bree. Because out of all the things that she's put on the internet would be something that would cause a person to leave. It has not caused her yet to have left. And the situation with the kids, they just go back and forth. How she feel is how they have to feel at that time. Hey, hanging with Miss D. How she feels at the time is the situation that they're going to be in. If Robert would have took her back, then collectively it would have been that, and there would have never been a Jarnell. But once she seen that the lingerie showing up naked and being on the porch failed, she had to try to go a different route. But once she seen that he really didn't give a fuck, then she started doing things for clout. And now you just see her doing clout chasing ass shit. And I'm going to tell you what comes from that and what causes it. Okay, because when you are entrepreneur, a content creator, we all on a platform now. Y'all on one side, but me being on this platform, I'm on the other. I get to see the creator dashboard. I know what's going good for me. I know what works and what don't work. And that's because the platform also lets you know what the people are basically, how can I say, taking an interest to. So when you see that the people are finding the negativity interesting, then you decide to come and bring more negativity, basically. And that's what we see Bree doing. When she was doing positive, how can I say, content, she was within a family then. So a person of a family nature will watch their content because they liked it, that type of engagement. But once the home was broken, she became just like every other creator on the internet. So she needed a storyline. So the storyline for her to detach from the one that she was in was the allegations. But once the allegations got debunked, then she had to pick up some other funk. And that's when she planted the seed and the Jonelle will grow. But the reason why is all for monetary gain, is all for income. Because once you look at the creative side of things and you see what your money is and what your money could be, and then you watch your money start deflating when you're not doing the same things, you're going to start doing things just because now you're looking for the wow factor. It's like a hit. You're looking for that high again. Yes, right, Elizabeth. Just a DMS. Because the views and the viral is now a high to Brianna at this point in time. It gets her high because she know, okay, well, if I do this, then I can get this. But if there was not a shock value in it, then trust me. And them cheap ass sweatsuits, yeah, them bell bottom Alibaba ass suits that they tried to put out there for the people. I'm not saying you gotta go and spend $1 million on some shit, but at least make sure it has some type of quality to it. It's not only about the quantity, how many you could get. It's also about the quality too, baby. Tell me something good 101. Yes, it's also about the quality. Okay, I don't want to buy some shit that as soon as I go out my door, now I got fucking lint bowl galore. Like, wait, what? And then last night when I was doing Sister Girl Lupac live last night, her and Chatty had listened. When I tell you I hollered, okay, they had me hollering. When Chatty said that they got, how can I say, smell good margarine. She called a product scented margarine. Scented margarine. Not only did you bring them bum ass, cheap ass bell bottom suits, then you brought some scented margarine with you too. Make it make sense. But my whole point of this live was, if you don't want to hear any of this shit, why are you here? Because what's funny is, I bet y'all by the time I shut down this live and I go to my comments, because if you are one of my supporters, you know Tay definitely be in the comments, okay? I respond. I talk back to people. I give equal engagement. You say something to me, I'm definitely going to let you know I appreciate you. And most times that is my response. Thank you. I definitely appreciate you. So for those that do converse with me, know that that's how Tay give it up. I be in the comments, baby. But when I come across the comments for the people that, why are you here? Why are you here? That's the first thing I think when I read the comment, baby. Okay. Well, if you feel this way, then why would you even be talking to Tay? Because I let everybody know how I feel, baby, and what it is that I stand on. If you don't know that, then you don't know me. Then we definitely don't have anything to speak of. Then we don't. Like what? You don't agree with me. You don't fuck with me, but yet you're going to be in my comments thinking that you're going to talk to me. I think not. I think not. I'd rather give my time to someone else that's here for the same thing that I'm here for. And that's what it is that we're talking about. But if you're against that, then please find something else better to do. Don't come in my comments talking about how all the true supporters want to do is collect cash ads. And then, bitch, if you ain't sending the cash ads, then sit the fuck back down. If that's the case, why are you standing up for some shit that you ain't even gonna do? Hello, hello, and hello. If I go on Break Rooms Live or if I'm in Uppers Live, it's because I'm interested in the people that are on the panel, right? If I go over to Sweet Marla, I know it's definitely going to be something different because she's no longer within the same description that I'm in. But I still support her. I still support her. But if I did not support her, what the fuck am I doing over there in her chat? Why am I trying to combat anything that she has going on if I'm not with it? It was bad. I don't want to bash, but I spent a pretty penny on it. When you ship those butters, you need to overnight them because they need to be in the correct temperature. So it came all boiled and hard. That's because it was scented margarine. Just like Chatty said. Just like Chatty said. Hey, sat down latte. Hey, beautiful. Like, hey, Joanne. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Yes, I'm confused. Why would you be sending that to people? Huh? Was it FDA approved? Did they send that shit through the proper channels that they were supposed to before they sent it out for people to put it on their skin? That's not something that you play with. Okay? People have allergies, and it's not only to food. If you putting something directly on your skin, it's something in that don't agree with you. It can make you sick. So if they did not send that through the FDA or did not have a proper plan for delivery, they should have waited on that one. Hazel Eyes, how you doing, beautiful? Like, they should have waited on that one. How you shipping people some bullshit, but then it shows up as some bullshit? At least sometimes when people do have some bullshit, they put it in pretty packaging. So when it does arrive, at least you happy with the packaging. You waiting to see what's inside, right? But what's inside is some bullshit. And then the way they sent it was some bullshit too. Totally disrespectful. Charity, hey. Love to chat and continue to bless. The latte in the chat. Thank you. Blessings to you too, beautiful. I definitely appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that, and blessings right back to you. Being that, let me just go off cue real minute one for a minute. Have y'all had y'all water today? Did anybody miss out on drinking some water? If you did not have no water today, please drink a glass before you go to bed, baby. Water keeps the body pure. Okay. And I am on this mission to do better. And I'm going to be honest, sometimes Tay relapse. I be relapsing sometimes, but my whole thing is to stay on a moving forward track to do better. Okay. So the more water we can get into those bodies and minds, the better and more time we may have on this thing we call earth rather than us ending up in the dirt. So if you have not had no water today, please have some water as soon as you can. Hey, Ramona. Hey, I am that somebody. Grown woman status. That's all right. You my ain't shit, baby. Are y'all talking to each other? Yes. But I just wanted to come and do this live because that is definitely how I feel. And it baffles me to try to figure out if you don't like me, if you don't like what I speak of, if you're not in tune with the groove of what's going on, why are you here? Why are you here? It should be no reason that you should be here if we do not agree. Don't worry about my memberships, my supporters, or my cash apps, baby. All of that is for me. The person that is here that you obviously don't agree with. So by you checking in and checking to see what I get, that's too much of an investment. So take some of Tay's advice and do something with that free time. Even if you choose to, you can start a platform of your own. Okay. And you can do the same things that I do. And hopefully your supporters will support you. And then that's where you go from there. You don't look and put your eyes on the next person's paper. We learned that from school. Keep your eyes on your own paper. That's what people should do. Okay. And as long as you do that, you'll be true to you. Because I'm going to be honest with you. When I first started doing my YouTube, and I still do it on some of the, how can I say, daily basis or sometimes on the week basis, I don't watch views. If I get views, then hell yeah, I'm happy. But I'm not doing it for the views. I'm doing this because I actually like to do it and share my views with people. So if I get my views while I'm sharing my views, then that's a double that's a win-win situation. But I'm not doing things just to get views. No, no. No, mm-mm. That is not this case. That's why people can see the interest or hear the interest when they hear me speak, and that's why they don't mind listening. Because if a person listen, you only could be fake for a certain amount of time before people realize that your ass is fake. Okay. Brianna is a perfect example of that. Okay. Once I observe to see who you are, that's when I'm going to treat you like I know who you is. But if you show people some fake shit and then they uncover it, that's just not a good light to have shined on you. I'd rather come here and engage with the people that I agree with and the ones that agree with me and support me, and we go from there, than me get up here and be on some fake shit wasted. Like, I couldn't do it. I don't know how people do it. I could not do it. I am not a view watcher. I am not looking at my views and comparing them to Lupac views or Upper views or Amber views or Sweet Ma views. Tay is focused on what Tay came here to do. And hopefully I get respect from yous. Other than that, I'm not on none of that. I'm not. Shit, YouTube show us our statistics at the end of every week. That's the only thing that matters to me. I'm not looking out my window trying to see somebody else's grass. I got my own grass to maintain, and I'm good with that. So if you're going to be here, let Tay make this loud and clear. If you don't want to hear about Bree, don't stop on this channel, baby. If you don't want to see people support the truth, then Tay is definitely not for you. It's just that simple. But if you're going to come on this platform, baby, then show me the respect of being a great guest. Okay? Because if you're not a supporter, then you are a guest. And as a guest, you don't just walk up in somebody's house causing shit. You sit down and you be the fuck quiet. That's period. So Tay is in the midst of editing one of those good old videos that my supporters like, but I had to come live to let that be known. Why are you here? Stop watching other people's shit. And if you're going to be a part of something, be a part of something positive. And if you want to do something and worry about something, worry about those kids that's over there in that fuck ass situation. That's the thing. But in the meantime, in between time, don't come over here fucking with the people that's doing what they feel to be doing on their time. Period. I love all you guys. I hope y'all hit the like button when y'all came in. If y'all did not, make sure y'all hit it when y'all leave it. I definitely gotta go because I gotta get these kids up in the morning. I gotta get up at 5. And by the time I finish editing these videos, I definitely be cockeyed. Them shit, my eyes be touching my nose because you got to hear everything, listen to everything. And if I'm going to bring y'all anything, I want it to be the best. April Granger, that's horrible in poor business class. I must have missed it because I sure ain't see what she wrote. I ain't see what was wrote. I'm trying to go through the comments now. Yes, especially Lauren, because right now she's put in a position to raise a child, herself and her little sister, and now her mother thinks that's the listen to bring another baby into a situation that's not that great, not great at all. That's right. Why are you here? Right. Let's make that loud and clear. That's why I had to put that as a title. Because if you don't know why you here, then you should not be here. And then the fact that the people be telling us we too invested in other people's business. Man, ain't you commenting talking about somebody's business? You in mine now. Because if you not into being in people's business, why would you be in these type of videos in the first place, baby? So somebody that's not minding their business is telling me in the land of niggerdom is these niggas dumb. Cause ain't no goddamn way you gonna be in my comments telling me I'm nosy and I'm too invested, but yet you here listening to me. Lasonda Wheeler, thank you, Tay, for your content. I will always support you. See, and those and people like you are the people that I will continue to do it for. For the ones that are not here for that, while they're here. DMT, when do they get out of school here in Maryland? My kids get out like the 24th or the 25th of this month. And then the crazy part, I had 2 kids graduate this year, 2 proms. My son graduate on Friday, and then my daughter graduates on the 24th, I believe. Yeah. So I've been definitely like, when I tell you no sleep for me, I've been doing what I gotta do to try to knock these things. I can't wait for the summer vacation, baby. I can't wait for summer vacation to come. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Okay. Okay. Because Tay gets up and I walk my babies to, even though they able to walk to the bus stop themselves, I walk my kids to the bus stop because I like to engage with them in the mornings before they leave. I want to know how my kids feel at the start of their day. I want to be able to conversate. You understand? I know some mothers that once their kids get of a certain age, they don't even get up with them no more to get ready for school. But no, if somebody asked me what my child had on for the day, what mood when they in when they was leaving, I would like to be able to have an answer for them. I wouldn't want to have to assume. And then that makes me feel good as a mother to do the things that I do because it lets the kids also know you care. Like, wait, mommy walking us to the bus stop. She don't have to. And I be out there just as well as they do playing and laughing and joking in the morning. This morning we were singing Dora Dora the Explorer and none of them watch it. Let's talk about that. And tell me, hey Robin, nice to hear from you. Right. So hopefully by the 24th, the 25th, it'll be the end of it. And that'll be that. But yes, like I said, my baby graduate, Azim, he graduate Friday. Yes, he's moving on from the 6th grade and he's going to middle school. And then Denasia, she's graduating from the 8th grade on the 24th. I'm pretty sure y'all seen her prom because I was proud of that, okay? Tay definitely gave herself a pat on the back, okay? But yeah, she's going into high school. Tell him, Elizabeth, get out. Get out. If y'all not here what we here for, please go. Please go. And you know, one thing that we won't know, even if you a bushwatcher, if you hit the like button, that'll still be nice. Nobody will never even know it was you. You know, they not like Facebook. When you heart somebody shit or like somebody shit, it lets you know the person that did it. If you hit the like button, it'll just be like you still are now, a ghost. Nobody will never know. Thank you. Thank you so much, Brittany. Yes. Okay. You know, you be killing yourself up into the day. And when the day actually comes and you see that everything went according to plan, that is definitely a happy moment, baby. Hey, Kasson Jackson. I am that somebody. Thank you. I take very great pride in that. I'm telling you. And that's why I feel the way that I do about the children's in these situations that they are in. I just uploaded a Krishan video where she got locked up and her baby was with her. Ma'am, if you know that you running from warrants, why the fuck would you take your baby to the next man that's in jail already, court hearing? Certain things that females do, it just don't make sense what they will go through and put their kids through for a dude. I'm not gonna say I ain't always or I have always been this mentally healthy. Believe me, I've done some shit that was stupid too. But when you know better, you can do better. And hopefully you're willing to acknowledge somebody of doing better too. So when you see these young girls doing what it is that they do, to an extent, you can give them a pass with the age. But when there's children involved, there's no pass because you're the person making the decision making, doing the decision making. So no, once you decide to bring a baby here, you don't got no time to be making no little girl ass decisions. And if you are, then that's a failure on your behalf. And just like I said the other day, people be quick to call a male a deadbeat, but they won't call a deadbeat baby mama the fuck out. Why not? Why not? Why can't we call out the males, but we can't call out the females? It's a lot of deadbeat bitches out here that don't put their kids first, and they'll rather give or put the worth into a nigga, and then they'll say that they've been having to be strong for years. No, bitch, you was not strong. You was very weak because you was not putting the energy into the things that you were supposed to be. And then we have all of these young girls that want to fall in suit because then they go out there and look for the same dude as you. Duh. Those little girls, those kids look up to their parents. Okay. I don't care what nobody say. Even the ones that don't have great relationships with their parents or whatever, it's something that they've looked up to at that parent. Most times you don't hear kids get upset because no matter how much they try not to be like their parent, people go, you remind me just of your mother. You remind me so much of your father. Or you remind me of your, do you understand what I'm saying? And they remind you of that person because them and that person have similar actions. Why would you want your kids to grow up and have any of these actions? That's considered a generational curse. Where do it get broken and where do it break? We got so many females out here that's falling by the wayside. People don't even know their identity at this point in time. Just being honest. People don't know whether they gay, whether they straight, whether they with men, with women, or and that all stems from the person or people trying to figure out who the hell they is. The same type of men. They're gonna end up getting the same type of men that they seen their mama with. And they're going to think that it's okay. And you can't be a hypocrite in situations, baby. Don't think that you're going to be able to tell your daughter not to do things that she's seen you do. And when people go, oh well, I did it just because I did it, that don't mean that you gotta do it. You absolutely right. It doesn't mean that I gotta do it. But when that's the only thing that I know to do, because that's the only thing you taught me how to do, then why would you be mad once you see me doing it? Hello? Don't be a repeat offender, and you won't have a person repeating the actions of which you actually putting out into the atmosphere at this point in time. But like I said, good night, because I could talk to y'all for hours. But I'll definitely come back and go live in the morning and drop that video for y'all because I'm going to stay on it. Okay. I love each and every one of y'all in this chat. If no one told you that they love you today, trust me, Tay do. Okay. If you have not had no water, please go and get some water. Please do. Hey, cousin. How you come in when I'm about to leave? How? Shut up. Right. How you come in when I'm leaving? I love you, Tiff. I love you, girl. Okay? Okay. No, but yeah, I'm about to get up out of here so I could go and do what I need to do to be a mother. Okay? A mother. But if I can and I don't decide to go to bed, because you ever get in the bed and just be staring at the ceiling looking stupid, right? I'm just trying to stick to how can I say, a regimen that I set up for myself. That doesn't mean that it's going to actually happen. So if I see that I don't go to sleep, I'll definitely come back, babies. But your girl Tay is out. 10K Tay at that, baby.